We've got some crazy stuff going on today, and we're actually headed to a home show and a craft show. And I know Mama is bustling with giddiness to be all crafty, so here we go.
Okay, bustling with what?
Bustling with craftiness.
No.
You are one crafty lady.
Well, kind of.
Crafty.
Really. No, not crafty.
You're crafty.
No.
Crafty.
Nope.
Crafty.
Are you
All right,
ready?
Caleb,
So
are
you
the
gotta
roots going
lay
up first?
down, face here, and your belly down. Got it?
Belly
Flip
down.
over,
Belly down.
Flip over.
On your belly. Get out of your way.
Flip over.
Put your face in the hole.
It's a face hole. Get your face in the face hole.
Yeah. It should be the same way.
I don't know, Mama. What do you think? Need a shark book?
It's okay.
Book on sharks
Maybe.
and skunks? Claire,
Do you
no
want to
needles?
get stabbed 100 times in your back? I don't think so.
No stabbing in the backage? Jonathan don't mind. Here, I'm here with Doug, and Doug is he's a stitch master.
Stitch master, I've been called.
I like that, and he's got this sewing machine that is so intriguing. Because look at that, it's gonna make you a cappuccino when you're done, I think. Well, he's gonna give us a demo on how this thing works.
One thing that people comment about, for those of us with mature eyes, I can thread the machine, but when I get to that needle, it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, they've resolved the problem. Yeah.
it's done?
You have a needle threader on the machine.
It's got a needle
kidding?
threader. What?
You can't get any easier.
Can you do that one more
I
time?
sure can. All you do, take your thread.
Right? He's got
Again,
his
it's nothing
thread.
to threading up the machine, but
Okay.
when I get to that eye, like that,
Slice like that, and then he presses a button.
and I press that button.
What? I might even be able to sew.
You really can't get any easier. Yeah.
All right.
This knee lift allows me to keep both hands on my fabric, say if I were doing edge sewing.
Ooh, look at that. That's kind of dainty.
Yeah, well, this is difficult fabric to sew. Most people stay away from it. But if you have a better machine, better feeding, better tension, the machine will take
Look at
it.
that.
I'm going to do what they call a shell edge here. This means
Did you say shill edge?
no, shell edge.
Shell
Yeah.
edge.
It's
So he's got his
it's like a decorative edge, but if again you've sewn with this type of fabric, you know some of the problems. And actually, you can sew with or without a foot control, but I'm going to sew with the foot
He
control.
likes the foot control, okay.
And you have a speed control here, so I can go very slow and not worry that I step on the foot control and go too fast. Like right now, I have it on a slow speed. That's as fast as I can sew on the slow speed, so I can guide it very carefully. But if I put it on fast, I can still sew very slow, but I can also sew very fast.
Look at that.
Okay, and what I'm going to do here is jump off the edge. Yeah,
see this.
listening to a machine tells you something too.
Well, it kind of is nice. It's got a Mama, it sounds a lot different than our machine.
Oh yeah,
this is
you
solid.
can't even hear that machine.
No.
I have an old white machine, and it's so loud.
Well,
Shakes the whole
it's
house.
a solid machine. I mean,
Yeah.
I can sew. Oh, by the way, at the end of my sewing, I don't have to cut my thread the old-fashioned way.
Okay.
I can hit the scissor icon.
No way.
It
Done.
cuts the thread.
Let's see what it looks like.
That's beautiful.
Okay,
That's
well,
so
what-
awesome.
What basically you're seeing here is a shell edge that didn't pucker, didn't skip stitches, didn't try to feed the fabric. If you ever sew with this fabric, you know the nightmare. And a lot of people stay away from it.
Yeah, no kidding.
But
Yeah.
you don't have to.
Yeah.
All right, so if anybody wants to get a hold of this magical mystery brother machine, where do they find you?
Well, we're on Main Street, downtown Tomahawk.
And the name of the business.
Yeah, it's Tomahawk Sew and Back.
Well, thank you so much.
And we're on online, or go to our website, tomsewandback.com.
All right, cool. Well, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
We need this.
We need what?
We need this sign.
This sign?
Let's hope you just remember that.
I love my sister, but she needs to remember who's the boss.
Yeah. Me.
The boss.
I'm the boss.
There, there's a K saw, there's random
K saw?
tools. Yeah, right there.
What do you do with that?
It's used for cutting metal, cutting doors, just about anything really.
Anything that needs cutting.
Yeah, pretty much.
What if there was a big giant fish that was in the way, like frozen?
Cut it.
Cut it. So we got a generator up here. Let me give you the tour.
Okay.
Then we got tools
Gasoline,
down there.
gasoline.
And that's a big hose.
Big hose.
Everything's big. They got big shovels over there. And then okay, so unbelievably foggy. It's been crazy. Like this is the lightest it's been today. The home show was awesome and a lot of fun. I think we're gonna end up doing something with what was his name? The guy that owns the sewing shop. Kirby, that's right. He owns the sewing and vacuum shop. But Mama had found this awesome puzzle. It's like a brain teaser. So here you go. See if you can figure it out. If you can figure it out, put the answer down in the bottom.
Right. A farmer lives on a small piece of land next to a river. One day, the farmer travels across the water in his boat to a feed and supply store to purchase a fox, a chicken, and a bag of corn. But when he returns to the boat with his goods, the farmer realizes he has a problem. The boat can only support him and one other item. If he leaves the fox with the fox will eat the chicken. If he leaves the chicken alone with the chicken will eat the corn. How can the farmer transport all three things across the river?
So what do you think? Answer down below. What's the correct chickenish, foxish, itemish thing? She has been so patient. I can hardly believe that she has. If it was me, I probably would have torn into it a long time ago. Her new curriculum is here for the good and the beautiful. Mm-hmm. Tell.
Well, the whole thing?
Well, you gotta tell. Well, skim down. I mean, not everybody does homeschooling.
True. Okay, well, we're a homeschooling family. We have 5 children that we're currently homeschooling out of the 7. Claire is graduating, so we still have 4 more that are coming up. So...
Well, we worked out a deal with the folks over at Good and the Beautiful because the secret is this. This is the curriculum we would have gotten anyway. But now we told them, hey, what if we made a video and showed you guys how much we like it? But we would have bought it anyway. And they were like, sure, we'll send you what you need.
So I have 2 of the 3 boxes in the kitchen, and it is driving me nuts. I can't open them. And I'm like, well, can I just open them from the bottom and then do an unboxing?
Because it was her. Don't you start with me. Because it was your idea to do the unboxing video, and I think it's a good idea. Yes. However, it kind of defeats the whole point if you don't unbox it while you see the reaction. And
torture. It's absolute torture. I cannot wait to get into these books. And but there's one more, and it's supposed to be here on Monday.
Yeah. So, okay. Here's the thing.
If it's not here on Monday, I might go postal.
Could be. She could. Actually, no. Here, the post offices are only open like 1/3 of the time that other post offices are open. Yeah. So you have to be very time specific. If you're going to go postal,
right,
you got to be timely.
Right, I know.
So the other thing is this. Tonight, there will not be a live event. Yep. And the reason why is we've switched from Sunday nights to Monday nights. And so please share that with whoever your social media people are, because we don't want people thinking we just stopped.
Nope.
We're not. We're just changing it.
Just changing to Monday nights. It works out better for our family. That way we can go and do church activities on Sunday evening with the kids and have fellowship with them.
Yeah. And besides, we need a day off too.
What's that?
See? We need a day off too.
Yeah. So
the live event will be tomorrow night, Monday nights, 7 p.m. Central. And last week we tried to do it, and what was funny is that everybody thought it was a joke.
It's a joke, right? Because it was April 1st. And then our internet just
like,
completely went out
not having
and
it.
said, we're not doing it. But yeah, no, it was not an April Fool's joke. We will be doing it live on Monday nights at 7 p.m. Central.
Yeah, and we went on Tuesday just to try to tell everybody what happened.
Yeah.
And we had a special guest that might come back.
Please,
Special
no.
guest. Monday night, 7 p.m. Central. Hope to see you there. Please spread the word. Now, back to the farming, gardening, homesteading, prepping, fun stuff. Woohoo! During the winter, a lot of things pile up in the barn. And I mean literally pile up. Those are like boxes just from stuff, from Christmas and whatever. And you're not really, it's not a convenient thing to get outside and burn them in burn barrels. But we're going to get cracking on that. And I've got Jonathan's over. He wants to make a couple bucks. And so we're going to put him to work scooping poo. And Hope's going to help out too. And, yeehaw, farm stuff. Hope, what on earth did you do here?
I didn't do it. I came over and he told me.
I gotta say, when you're around, stuff mysteriously breaks.
I even told her that. Like, why does everything break when I'm here?
Well, what happened? You guys were scooping poo.
I was driving, this one bent, the other one bent.
Oh, yeah.
It's like it's a hovercraft.
It is not a hovercraft, and I guarantee you it is not gonna move anytime soon. So is the frame entirely broke?
I don't know. It's not even an actual axle. It's just this wheel and that wheel completely separate.
Oh. Okay. Well, stuff breaks, life happens, but now you get to do it by hand. No laughing? No laugh track? No? All right, well, we'll figure it out. Let's see what we can do. Well, we've sufficiently broken our equipment, our ratio, our quota for the day. It is mysterious that equipment breaks when Jonathan's here.
Yeah. Well, he's trying to get the job done, but he overloaded the trailer.
I think he just tries to do, way over just so that whatever. He's a kid.
Yeah.
I get it. I just wish he'd be a little more careful. But
yeah,
we're not going to dwell on that.
No.
So
don't forget, Monday night, we will be live at 7 p.m. Central.
That's it. Hope you guys liked the video. I'm Brad.
And I'm Krista.
And you guys have an amazing and wonderful day.
Okay, here's the solution.
Solution to the riddle?
Solution to the riddle.
All right.
First, the farmer travels across the river with the chicken, leaving the fox with the bag of corn on the other side. When he gets across the river, he leaves the chicken. Then, when he travels back across the river, he retrieves the fox. When he gets back home, he takes the chicken back across the river because he can't leave the fox alone with the chicken. Then he trades the chicken for the bag of corn, leaving the chicken all alone on the other side. He drops off the bag of corn at home, then makes a final trek back across the river to retrieve the chicken. Once he's done, he's successfully transported all three items across the river while keeping everything intact. But I don't like that solution.
I don't like that at all.
I think that is an utter waste of time.
He is not a very efficient
No,
farmer.
no.
Matter of fact, he probably works for the government.
Huh? So, Brad and I both thought of this exact same thing. I say, you let the chicken eat the corn. Then you let the fox eat the chicken. Then you take them all three home. Done.
Done. Not a problem.
But of course, then you're out the corn and the chicken.
Well, then you got a big fat fox you can eat.
There you go.